Let's go to the Sweet Tea Bakery hotline. Sweet Tea Bakery brought us a red velvet cake, and I did get a Twitter comment that Sweet Tea Bakery, a red velvet cake and a Diet Pepsi is the snack of champions. I don't know what kind of champion that might be, but I'm sure that this guy right here would like to see that, and that is Tom Kreager, the prep editor for the Daily News Journal. Welcome in, Tom.
Well, if you would like to bring in some red velvet cake to the office sometime, I'd be glad to have a piece of it.
Well, then, did you get another office? You sold your building. Did you get another office?
It has been sold. We have not officially have a place yet. We've got a few months to find a place. So I think I've been assured we're good. If nothing else, I do a lot of good work from the house with the wonderful World Wide Web by Mr. Gore that he created. He's done a good job there, but we can do a lot of work at home now.
Zing! Throwing the zingers right now. Tom Kreager, you had the Blackman game. We talked to Brian Barrett a few minutes ago. Coach Shad Owens was a little upset that he had a couple of fumbles early in the first half, and he did say he's had the opportunity to play a lot of young kids. He's going to have a 4-quarter game down in the playoffs and down at Hoover. Do you think that these out of hand games are helping him build depth, or do you see it as a lack of continuity maybe?
Well, I think one is it's allowing him to not have to really to keep a lot of his players out of the way of injuries, and he wants to play his guys all game. I mean, he's only had one game against Oakland where he's done that. I tell you what, he was upset against. It was up 28-0, and they had back-to-back fumbles where they could have put running clock started. They could have got a running clock going in the late in the first half, and they fumbled it twice inside the 5-yard line. So that's why he was upset. And my understanding from talking to one person, it was a pretty heated discussion at halftime and what he said was. What he was saying, what his biggest complaint was, the guys, they know they're talented, and they know they're playing. He goes, we cannot scoreboard, so they cannot scoreboard watch, and that's what he felt like they were doing.
Tom Kreager joins us here on the Friday Night Thunder Scoreboard Show. Dennis Weaver, Josh Peterson.
Speaking of scoreboard watching, I know you weren't there, but big win for Middle Tennessee Christian tonight, wasn't it? 22-17 over Fayetteville. I know in the pregame you weren't very sure about Middle Tennessee Christian in that one.
Yeah, I thought that. I really thought Fayetteville would win that game. So they played pretty well to start the season. They got some really good athletes. But first, props to Coach Shambaugh. It's that first time in school history that Middle Tennessee Christian School is 4-0 for the first time in school history. So he's done something that several coaches have not been able to do there. And he's got a really good quarterback in Justin Lynn. He might be. I mean, believe it or not, he may be the second best. Maybe he's either the second or third best quarterback in Murfreesboro right now.
Wow, we'd like to see that list. That must be pretty good stuff. Yeah. All right, next week is district week. What are the matchups that you're looking for in district play next week?
Big game you've got to circle is Smyrna hosting Oakland. Oakland 3-1. Smyrna 4-0, and really the big thing, let's be honest, it's Smyrna's first big test. We're going to see where exactly Smyrna is. I mean, they've got four really impressive wins, but all four of those games they've beaten all those teams. They've got a losing record. So this is the first really good test to see where Matt Williams' bunch is. They've got new offenses this year, but they've got a couple good running backs that really look pretty good at times. But Oakland seems to be kind of putting some pieces together right now.
All right, Tom, nobody does it better. We appreciate you checking in, and we'll talk to you next week in the pregame show, okay?
Appreciate you guys.
All right, that was Tom Kreager joining us there on the Sweet Tea Bakery hotline. You can check her out on Facebook at Sweet Tea Bakery.